welcome back to Black Betty Dirty Hands. On this week's episode, we do something completely different. We move dirt. So grab a coffee, sit back, because here at Black Betty, there's nothing to it but to do it.
Whoa, Black Betty, dirty hands, building dreams, working the land. From the yard to the workshop floor, fix it, grow it, always more. Whoa, Black Betty, dirty hands, that's who I am.
So as I said, on this week's episode, just for something completely different, we moved dirt. During the week, I had 100 cubic meters of this amazing red soil delivered. The idea is I need to do a bit of landscaping around the sheds, and we're getting a shipping container delivered soon, so I need to do the prep work for that to sit on. Now the beauty of this stuff is the moment you start driving over it in the Kanga, it compacts down really firmly, so it's going to make a good base to work off and be able to build up the areas on either side of the sheds to be able to make it a lot more user friendly. So in the last episode you saw us pour the column, which was approximately 900 below the surface level, and what we're going to do now is backfill up against there, give us a good 50mm top, and pour a mantle which will tie into the shed slab to the pier, and that's what the shipping container will sit on. We do that at front and back. Once we get the front one done, we start backfilling in to get us a bit closer to the ground level.
Should take 2 days, now it's day 5, but somehow the whole thing's still alive. Walls don't square, roof's not true, and the level's gone missing since 2:15. But we press on, mug in hand, cause good enough beats best laid plans. And it's built on coffee and chaos, boots and bare hands held together with offcuts and ever-changing plans. We brace, we shim, we shift and swear if it's standing up, we leave it there. At Black Betty, we just keep on a roll. It's the sum of the parts that makes it a whole. Minty's got a crowbar waving like art. Jobs won't start till the coffee's part. Posse's trimming plans with garden shears, and Mrs. Black Betty's got a shifting gears. The shed's not perfect, the lines might sway, but it tells a story in its own way. Every nail, every dent, every mark on the scroll, it's the sum of the parts that makes it whole. The screws don't match, the blade went blunt. We flipped the plans and winged the front. The rain rolled in, the tarp flew wide, so we framed it up from the drier side. No one's fussing, we've seen worse. We fixed the lean-to and zip ties first. It's a masterpiece in stubborn soul, crooked maybe, but full of control. Hey Jay, it's built on coffee and chaos, boots and bare hands held together with offcuts and ever-changing plans. We brace, we shim, we shift and swear if it's standing up, we leave it there. At Black Betty, we just keep on a roll. It's the sum of the parts that makes it a whole. No gloss, no glamour, no instruction page, just family flamingos and center stage. It ain't flawless, but it's got soul, built by hands with a bigger goal. It's built on coffee and chaos, grit and grace, bit of duct tape and a sturdy base. We bend the rules and lose control, but it's the sum of the parts that makes it a whole. So here's to the grit, the grind, the goal, the sheds we raise and the holes we stole. At Black Betty, we just keep on a roll. It's the sum of the parts that makes it a whole.
So that's first mantle all done and dusted. All we now need is to wait for it to dry. But in the meantime, we can start moving dirt.
Yeah. Yeah. Mate, I ain't here for shovel games. That dirt pile's tall like local fame. 40 cubes dropped on Friday night. By sunrise, we're in a loader fight. Minnie's pacing, tape in hand, yells level it out like it's Disneyland. But I'm just cruising, drinking clutch. Second coffee deep, I ain't in a rush. Yeah. Kick it back in the Kanga seat. Push that dirt, no need for feet. Blade down, rev high, sun's burning. That red dust life and the track still turning. From the shed to the pad to the fence line drag. We move that earth, no need to brag. Oi jobs, less sipping, more digging. This ain't lawn bowls, mate, start rigging. The hill's still leaning like a bad idea. And that bucket ain't touched fourth gear. But truth be told, I love this mess. That Kanga humming, say less. Like a go-kart with the diesel bite. Shed dreams built in the morning light. No license needed, just guts and a go. One lever up, the whole block flow. Shovels retired, wheelbarrows gone. We're moving dirt like kings at dawn. Yeah. Kick it back in the Kanga seat, yeah. Push that dirt, no need 4 feet. Lay down, rev high, sun's burning. That red dust life and the track still turning. From the trench to the yard to the shed out back. We ride that beast on the dirt pack track. Mrs. Black Betty pokes her head, says another pile, that's not the shed. But we just grin and nod our heads, it's all part of the plan. Job said. Posy waves from a camp chair throne, sipping tea while we shift that zone. It's more than mud, it's shed foundations we build with dust and good vibrations. Get back in the Kanga seat. Push that dirt, no need 4 feet. Blade down, rev high, sun's burning. That red dust life and the track still turning. From the shed to the pad to the fence line drag. We move that earth, no need to brag. No shovel, no stress, just me, Minty, and the Kanga. Nothing to it, but to do it.
Now this is a story all about how a little Kanga flips some dirt around and around. And I'd like to take a minute, just sit right through it. I'll tell you how it digs up Black Betty, nothing to it but to do it.
Yo, in a big backyard where the ground was bare, this Kanga rolled up like it owned the air. Digging all day, moving mulch like a boss, hauling out roots, ain't no time for a loss. It was scooping and scraping, cleaning up good, making fresh paths all over the hood. Did one deep trench and the folks all stared. They said, that little digger's got some bite, beware. I hollered to my crew, yo, look at it, do it. They said, don't overthink, ain't nothing to it but to do it. So I grabbed my gloves and I jumped right in. Me and the Kanga, yeah, we both wore grins. Pulled up to Black Betty, about 7 or 8. The yard was a jungle, just overgrowth and hate. I looked at that Kanga and I said, let's clear this mess. Now the place is looking fresh, no stress, just progress.
Nothing to it but to do it. In a big backyard where the ground was bare, this Kanga rolled up like it owned the air. Digging all day, moving mulch like a boss, hauling out roots, ain't no time for a loss. It was scooping and scraping,
to my crew, yo, look at it, do it. They said, don't overthink, ain't nothing to it but to do it. So I grabbed my gloves and I jumped right in. Me and the Kanga, yeah, we both wore grins. Pulled up to Black Betty, about 7 or 8. The yard was a jungle, just overgrowth and hate. I looked at that Kanga and I said, let's clear this mess. Now the place is looking fresh, no stress, just progress.
And that wraps up another big weekend here at Black Betty. We moved a serious amount of dirt and carved out the perfect space to get ready for a shipping container delivery. Might not be the flashiest job, but these are the moments that lay the groundwork, pun intended, for everything that comes next. As always, a big thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and leave a comment below. And now for this week's Dirty Truth. Progress is just persistence covered in dust and dirt. So grab yourself a coffee, because here at Black Betty, there's nothing to it but to do it. See you on the next one.